again that Liberians and foreigners know what is happening. It is either the Liberians are vulnerable, obsessed with money, allowing it to happen based on quote unquote their creativity that nothing will be discovered, or that these foreigners take advantage of the how porous or weak the system is. If we claim to have a system, strong system, very sophisticated, then we should not be having these repeated discoveries like you open a faucet for a water to flow out. It is not a plus for LRA, it is not a plus for the security people at the airport. Everything here is a minus. They would think that because when they discover, they come and then announce. So they are saying that they are vigilant. It's not vigilance. Vigilance is where when you have the first attempt, which is a sign that the second is coming, that you will tighten every screw everywhere, that you will be more open to any other thing, and that it would not occur. But they made the announcement. When they make the announcement, 2 days after another discovery. And then they will come and have wide press conference. And beyond the press conference, 2 days after, another discovery of arms. So they would think that by these things or doing this or announcing, they are vigilant. It is not vigilance. I should tell you people, that's not vigilant. It's weakling. It's weakness. Not at all. And LRA should not take plus from it. Neither the security at the port. If these people, if guns can come in, single barrel guns, they said, then it's very likely that you will have bigger guns or more sophisticated guns or many sophisticated guns coming in. It means that guys at the port, somebody knows what is happening, or certain people know what is happening at the port. At the airport, they know. The people would think that in this country, the people just can get excited, overwhelmed. So when they call a news conference, the Liberia Revenue Authority, the Drug Enforcement Agency has arrested, confiscated XY. So the D, I would think that they are vigilant enough. LRA would think that they are on top of the game and a lot more. By the news conference, no, that is not vigilance. That is not vigilance. You're only making an announcement, but you're doing nothing. Because you make an announcement, when you made an announcement today that you discover drugs. 2 days after, you make another announcement that you discover this drug, they were brought in from this, they were done by this. Well, 3 days after, then you come again with another press conference, another announcement. So the first discovery and the second discovery now, what it tells you, what have you done? What have you done to put measures in place that you will not have these things happening? That is the essence. It is not the many press conferences or announcements or press releases that you put out. LRA, the airport security or airport management, DEA. And one thing DEA does, I've been thinking about this. How do they arrive at a monetary value? I've been thinking how DEA arrive at a monetary value. They will say we discover uh, 50 kilograms of narcotic drugs with a street value of 500,000. How did you arrive at that 500,000? What kind of drug it is? How did you test it? What did it go through? And how did you arrive at the monetary value? How did you arrive? Every time they talk about the discovery of drugs, they will attach figure to it. What is the essence of the figure? The public is not concerned about figure. No. So if you said 500,000, a street value of 500,000, what a street value is? What is street value? I have never understood that. I don't know what it means by street value. Or street value is just a little amount, but it's not the on the formal market or the indirect market. DEA has discovered 30 kilograms of marijuana value at 150,000. And that's all. How you guys can arrive at the money? Yeah, please help me. I've been thinking about it. How you guys can arrive at the money, at that monetary value, 350 kilogram with a street value of 500,000. DA, y'all explain that. Y'all explain that. If you can't explain that, it means that something is happening somewhere. How you guys can just arrive at monetary value? 150,000, a street value of 250,000. How you guys can arrive at that money, that amount? That's what I want to know. You have to explain that to the public. If you can explain that, if it is a presumption, don't put that in your press statement. Don't even insert it in your public address or your press conference, because you will not be adding any value, but rather you'll be raising suspicion further. Only the people who will not try to think beyond the present will just believe that, oh yeah, DSA, the drug, that 50 million. How did you arrive at that 50 million? To arrive at that 50 million in terms of monetary value, then you must know that kind of drug. Then you have an understanding, you must trade it. You must have done business. 150 million, 550. uh, I've always heard this, and I've been thinking how these guys can arrive at that figure or those figures. Do they go to a specific lab? Do they bring in the economic aspect to make a determination? Huh? Or they just assume and add the word street. So, what is the street? Or the street represents illegal or informal? What street in what context? Well, every profession has its own jargon. In radio, we have different words that we use for our materials and other stuff. So maybe in their own profession, the jargon for street could mean something that we do not know. But it's good that you make people to know. But my concern is how you guys arrived all of the time with the monetary side of it. How you guys? That's what I want to know. Every day when they discover 18 kilograms of marijuana with a street value of 50 million. And that's all. The second thing is where, when you guys discover these drugs, where you guys take it, you burn it, you keep it in a certain place, because they will come out and say, oh, we burn the drugs. They will call the media, a few people, and say they burn the drugs. Beyond that, nothing. But the following day or a couple of days after, then what happened? You hear of the discovery of another drug. Okay, that will be doing it for that. I'm still awaiting. We are still awaiting Harry Ado. He's the head of Integrity Watch Liberia, and he agreed to be in at 3 o'clock to discuss all things elections and campaign finance or campaign financing. He isn't in yet. So let's take some of your comments. Thank you for joining in. Juje Oneway, you are following from Johnsonville. Thank you so much for following. We appreciate it. And what's the other guys who are following? Royal Rock. Royal Rock. You are following, and you say that we should think Liberia. We will never go back to war again. Yes. Thank you guys for joining in. I appreciate it. Let's continue to do it. And those of you in Kakata, Magibi County, thank you for joining in also. We appreciate it. So the next issue I want to talk about why I wait for Harry Ado. The next issue or the next bit we talked about it yesterday and today is going to be who will win the senatorial seat as per district. I want to be definitive on this, but don't take mine as absolute. You have yours. I can control the situation, but I can look at certain factors. You got the Senate. Next week, we'll look at the House of Representatives. Yesterday, we talked about the Senate. Those, the National Elections Commission certificated or uh, gave final approval to contest. Final approval to contest. While we await Hara Ado. So if he can arrive in time, well, then we will see whether we can do it next week, but we are still awaiting him. So we talked yesterday of the number of persons, but before then, let's have your say. Let's have your say on 0770 0880 while we await Hara Ado, Executive Director, Integrity Watch. He agreed to move in and explain all things campaign finance. They enter a memorandum with the National Elections Commission to monitor how finances and other issues are used or expended. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. 0770 0880 Today is Friday, the 22nd day of September, 18 days to October 10th. Friday. In Liberia, they say, what is it? The TGIF is Jolly Jolly Days. Time to amuse yourself, to de stress. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You are on the air. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
My name is Haji Masuka and I call from Florida this afternoon. How do you do, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you. And you?
Okay, thank God. Okay, let me first applaud you for your program this afternoon. I listened to you in terms of the security aspect as it relates to the drugs issue. I think, in my own opinion, we should applaud the security because you see, the criminals, those people are people that are always one step ahead of doing the security. And today, if the criminal entering is busting or plastic there today, in the next day, tomorrow when they're coming, they will not enter in plastic there. There will be another item or another something they will use to bring that drugs into the country. It doesn't
Thank you so much for calling. Have a nice weekend. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank God Almighty. And you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, your name and where you phoning in from?
I'm Alex Julian Randall. I'm phoning from Broville.
Let's hear you, Alex.
Yeah, what I'm trying to look out the drugs issue. Every now and then the report you talking about monetary value, they can't get monetary value of the drugs. Why are people stopping they tell the drugs agency that they should attach monetary value to the drugs? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening, Alex.
Yeah, because they drugs issue every now and then they will give they say they have a quantity of drugs. Why the government cannot take steps towards those things? Let the drugs stop coming from their country.
And
Why it will always be?
besides that, Alex, when they arrive at the monetary value of 50 million, then it means that that drug there, when you sell it, you get 50 million. So we sell a drug, we get a 50 million and can do plenty in the country. Yeah, Alex?
Yeah, but but the people that see DA taking care, they will say yeah, they are brain it in the eyes of who they brain it.
No, they can call media people. They can call media people, and then everybody stand there to burn it. That's what they say.
Let
Me, I've not been opportune to
country
have
just
seen it.
for all of these things and keep the peace of the country. And think that the best way. But every now and time we talking about drugs in our country, we put about drug, whether it's true or not, but why they're calling names and other people and they can't be no arrest. Why?
Okay, sir. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. Okay, today is Friday. Today is Friday. Not much of a politics. Not delving much into politics. I think we have discussed the political aspect. Today is Friday. People say jolly jolly. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Veteran Andrew.
Good afternoon,
And,
sir.
and let me say good afternoon to the many listeners for your podcast at this hour. The names are Eric Nisewro, CFO wasting the second of person of Maryland County. And I join your platform this afternoon for this criteria and my business for politicians and businessmen. Well, sir, Andrew, let me appreciate you for the talking point. Because we are aware at this point in time, we got to relocate our data who will be on the radio. So quickly to the issue. You see the drugs issue in this country has been our concern. This thing is not about people, anything here. It's so embarrassing. Every night or day you hear of the story of drugs. And just as you said, every day when you listen to the report, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Just at the end of the day, people will take that after the government because people want the government to do something. Even if you look on the street, you see our young brothers and sisters and everybody sporting the newest software on the balance push.
So
Security,
how is it in your area? Is it widespread? Is it rampant in your area with the young people there?
very very say I'm saying district 13. There's no part of district 13 within the United States. On a serious note, even the attending police are still working this district 13. Serious.
What part of district I think that you can work freely at night?
Very very say I do. If I need to Joshua, everybody need to Joshua. After need to Joshua, you got chocolate for the Joshua. After chocolate for the Joshua, they come like you. Bien, et moi, et moi, then you can't all the day around it in the A. You can use the US. After the place, you can walk around it today. Then you can't all the get to Nigeria shop. Like this, these are all places they you know. If you come back to New Jersey estate, they came back New Jersey. You see it's all veteran. It's embarrassing.
And
So
what do you people as community dwellers or residents of the community doing?
you know, as young people, we try our best veteran too. But this thing as you fighting it too, a guy will coming back after you. You have to be sophisticated to fight one. You know, it's very powerful. Seriously. Even this is why in Labo people or things are brought for the DA to be battle is very tough. Because just nothing at that morning. Just as you said, the street value, police the street value. Just that morning. Just that morning. We try our best to tell it, but the problem is just the people that can tell it is the government. Because government got everything to share that they can tell it.
No, but
Even though,
the community can do something. The community can suppress it. The community can raise alarm of the police. The community can also make interventions.
yes, that's actually you are right. It's true. But maybe they can be intervention. And the end of the day, now you will be real, yeah. At the end of the day, the community will raise an alarm. You will see the D8 person not coming for the individual or the drug trafficker, every person. At the end of the day, after 1 or 2 days, you will see the person in the community. You will see the person that's in the something. Even if you go after the person, I will still come out here. You will still see me back. And not the tell that person, you come back and actually have something. I will
District
say so.
dictating who you sense might win that race.
What is that?
You're in district 18 and you got several persons contesting. Who do you sense from your observation that has the or is the favorite to win the district seat?
Influence or representative, right?
Yes, sir.
That guy, people that on top of the disco will play portion. I think district 30 is one of the free districts. There's no competitor when it comes to other party promo. I'm not saying he's so much, but there is no strong competitor at Becker. Say, and you, now you the man is the equipment, they make all the money. You make all the stuff. Even if you enter the district, you make cut out the people all over the district. I'm not saying, people can you see the district person.
Okay,
So
sir.
there's nobody. Few people that will come to the disco. There's nobody that we could agree here.
Thank you
There's
so
no.
much for calling. Have a nice weekend. Good afternoon.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome, bro. Say how you. Yeah, Pania. Control community. Hello.
We are listening to you, sir. You want to
Yeah,
speak louder?
yeah, yeah, bro. As you know, the issue of the drugs in the country is just for our border eroding. Yeah, mommy, I'm a family, but we're not keep my one of the highest quantity of drug error for town to town. You always go to now, Casali, you go down with marijuana, there's another opportunity with the other here. You know, and the issue of the border, which in the international border, the thing is, because I don't feel women every error to cross that water to get into the brother. And somebody error no security there. Now able to you know, and now they come and get charges on the number. Yes, very imagine that you can walk you walk in the water and come. So you see, so the other player can help us with that. Let's take it more. Only go to the about the Baba take it for a very hard. But came out the only highest company of drug error. So I know what the company is. You want to clear it. Yeah, something that I'll be people. Yeah, see that. Someone, we bring always that and that. Go all the way to the Japan. We got now error. This year, so it just become rapper. Everything came out. What I get, 25 years now that all your school, I mean, push. Ain't here. So it just become on the other place, but yet still have that little bit company draw error. So they come ready to fire and just secure that error. They will pick up and go to come back is very hard. So you're saying you are in the bush. Ain't here.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you who spice up the first segment of it. It seems that we cannot or we will not have the conversation with Hara Ado, Executive Director, Integrity Watch Liberia. We did talk about it. He consented or agreed to come in at 3 this afternoon, but he isn't here yet. Probably he's engaged with a couple of meetings, but he did agree. He did agree, and he said Friday. He said Friday. So he said he was going to look at his schedule and then get back to me. And then he did after 30 minutes to say, yes, Friday is okay. I will be there. And then we discussed some of the bits and pieces of air, and he agreed to all of those. That means that we had reason, every uh, reason to make the presenters mention, which we call promo, that this person will be arriving to talk XYZ. But how be it, we understand. It doesn't say that he wouldn't come, he will still come. Apparently, he was caught up or is into another situation. He's also very busy. He has his institution into the elections, the TNA of the October 10th election. So I can understand that. I can understand that. So hopefully next week before he will come. I can understand maybe he's engaged. Sometimes it happens. You can agree to go, and then while you are preparing, sometimes you are on your way, and then you receive this call or something very major, and you have to attend to it. So I can understand that we've gone through that many times. I can understand. And that's the friendship aspect of the media. When I say friendship aspect, you have to understand when the person can show up, just know that it's something, it's not deliberate. If the person didn't want to come, will tell you, no, I don't have the time. Once the person can agree to show up, it means that they want to, but something can jump in between. So I understand that. So since today is Friday, and the people say jolly jolly in Liberia, jolly jolly. Eh, that means enjoyment time, liquor drinking, partying, whichever way, any way, whatever the capacity financially. Yes, it is good. I can tell you that it is not good. No, it is. We are relative by nature. Jolly jolly, in the opinion of my man Abraham Dente Weah, it's different from my understand my own jolly jolly. So just how he was jolly, it's not how I was jolly. But guess what? All of us are jollying. That's it. So it's all about de-stressing. From Monday to Friday, you go through a lot. And then the weekend, you want to give yourself time to rest. You want to amuse yourself. You want to refresh yourself so that you get ready for a brand new week. So it's jolly, jolly. But I advise that you take time how you go about doing it. You don't want to overdo. You can drink all of the liquor one day. You can have all of the girls coming your way one day. You can you can have all of the good times one day. Do it with moderation. Do it with moderation. Don't be like the other people. Jolly, jolly. People assembling now is going to 4 o'clock in the evening, beyond 4, 5, 6, 7. At the meantime, don't be jolly, jolly, not competition. Oh. The reason I'm saying it because we have seen plenty of things. We have heard plenty of things. Jolly, jolly, not competition. Jolly, jolly, that just to amuse yourself, to come from in out or from out in. That means if I say, oh yeah, from Monday to Friday, I've been stressed out, waking up this time of the morning, doing this, doing that. So let me just de-stress. That means to amuse myself, not thinking about work, not thinking about any other thing, just to give myself, which is very good. And it is part of life. If you can de-stress yourself, guess what? You will die. God in heaven de-stressed himself. Jesus Christ de-stressed himself. That means he rested, he amused himself. God rested, he amused himself. You can be workaholic or overly workaholic. You will die. De-stress yourself. Take up time to just go into some place. It can be with your friends. It can be all by yourself, whichever. And then you just amuse yourself with moderation or immoderation. After that, you go home. De-stressing also can even be in your house with your spouse, your girlfriend, your wife. It can even be with your brothers, your family members, your friends. You can gather to a given place or in a yard, and then you just amuse yourself, talk out some of the things, or how the week went. That's one of the things of de-stressing. So you can go about doing it, but I advise that do, don't overdo. Overdo or overdoing, like you're on the table, then you want overdrink. You want overdrink. Don't be like the other people. They can start with stuff while they're drinking the stuff. At certain point in time, then they pour one beer can on the table. They take small bottle of beer. Drink that one. Moving around. When Gordon can on the table, they call for a glass. But man, I can dream. I can dream Lagos, but I can see. I can hear. Before the real time now to enjoy yourself, then you gone. You sleeping. While all your men and all your girls are out lecturing, then you sleepy. But man, when you rush in like with any and everything, you finish. So you're de-stressed. And you see right now, I'm de-stressing. I'm de-stressing. And we are lecturing. The only difference is you are a bit far from me. There's a gulf or gap between us, but we are together by technology. So from Monday all the way to Thursday. So today, if how to call him, Mr. Ado, uh, had told me, but anyway, that's the same thing. So we de-stressing. That's how you do it. Go about, amuse yourself, enjoy yourself. You're in a secure environment. The country is stable. The country is peaceful. You want to feel free. You want to maintain that camaraderie with your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your fellow partisans. At this point in time, I expect Unity Party partisans mingle with CDC partisans, CDC partisans mingle with ANC partisans, ANC partisans mingle with MPC partisans. We all Liberians, we come together, we de-stress ourselves that way over the weekend. We just amuse ourselves. How unique it is. It's all part of the de-stressing process. Because you know why? Everybody related, everybody connected some way, somehow. So go about enjoying yourself, but don't overdo and don't attempt to make palaver. Don't cause stir. On the drinking table, don't cause stir. On whatever the situation, don't cause any stir. Be as moderate, put up the kind of intellectual balance, discuss the issue. If your friend brought out an issue or if there's an issue on the floor, you intellectualize it. How intellectually seems so unique, so good when you are involved. You know what it does for you? You learn a lot more. It takes you to another level. It expands your friendship. It creates a good destiny for you. You want to be in such a gathering. How unique, how profitable it is. So just be that way, and it's going to help de stress. So, as part of this now, this is what I want to close with. I when Barcelona play this week. Is it this week, Abby? Is it this week that Barcelona play? Mm. So I was thinking, I found myself in a place I didn't know that Tuesday was Barcelona match. So I was thinking when I heard that, it said somebody said, "Oh, Barcelona playing today Champions League." Uh, Jack, as we were saying in Labyrinth. But where I was now, how to watch the game. So I started to walk around. Then I met this boy. I asked him, as we can say in Labyrinth, I said, "Begin." I said, "Come here." I said, do they have video club around here or watch the game? I want to watch my team Barcelona play. And the Peking was very receptive, very intelligent. So he said, oh, yes, big brother. When you go, he was showing me the place. He said, just go straight down, on your left. But as he was giving the description, I soon sensed that if he just left me, I wouldn't get it immediately. So he said, let me carry you. And then he came, we're walking. As we're walking, I'm looking around, right? You see businesses, a chain of businesses, the right chain of businesses. And guess what kind of businesses? Not heterogeneous, but homogeneous businesses. So I'm looking left, right. The same product I see on the on the left, the same products I see on the left. When I look on the far extreme, I see the same products. I watched the game anyway, and it ended. And my team, Barcelona, won. Manchester United, sorry. Those who lost, you're sorry. We informed now. Nobody can try FCD. So As I look left and right, I started to I started to I became rhetorical. Where is business creativity in Liberia? Where is business creativity? If you went out of Liberia, you'll see business creativity. Go out of Liberia, you'll see. Not that you'll not see two products to the same place, oh. If you ever saw it, it will be far apart. And you will see there will be features or there will be added spice to it that will attract the consumer. In Liberia, there isn't creativity, but there is envy. And I see this in many places. What did I see? People selling food. The person selling rice, spaghettis, and sausages. You look on the left, opposite that person, rice, spaghettis, sausage. You look on the other side, rice, spaghetti, sausage. I said the line, long line going all the way. And I started to ask myself rhetorically, these people, do they make money? Because everybody's selling the same products. Everybody, everybody. And that's the normal in Liberia. When a person develops something, let a lady sit down and creatively develop an idea. And she brings that out. And her friends see it. They will come acting like, oh yeah, you know how they can come? Man, man, you really different. Oh. We let it market you, bro. And how you did it? Asking all kinds of stuff. Acting like they like their business or that the lady is good. But instead, they want to know how she brought it out, how she came about, so that they will do the same. And truly, when they leave, they set up that same market. Look at the businesses around. Look around you. Look around you in your various communities. Very seldom you go to a place and you see heterogeneous commodities. Very seldom in very many of the places you see homogeneous commodities. You look on the side, the person selling this. The same thing, the person selling another man or another lady will sell it. But you can see that I've not seen that amongst men in Liberia. Sorry, and please accept if you think I'm being biased. No, I'm not saying it on the basis of gender. I am not favoring my gender against you. I am saying what I have seen over the years. Most Liberian women are envious, lacking creativity. The envy is once that lady is selling that product, I should sell it too. The lack of creativity is I would not try to change that product different from hers, that I will get customers coming, that mine would not look like her, even though that's the same, but I have changed it around. The creativity will not be imputed. Just as that lady prepare it or set it up, the other lady will do the same, and they will come. She will put hers right side that lady. And that's where the petty envies can come from, all kinds of things that it can lead to something else. Your women, especially the women, because this thing is amongst your women. If a lady open a center, a food center, another lady will immediately pour another food center there. That lady will not say, this lady is selling food, so let me bring drinks. But rather, she will want to sell food too. That is why you see very many of them will complain that people are not buying the market. You don't listen to the people. The market not going up. It's a business really how. That's true in some areas. No business can be hard. But most of these women that say that is because they lack creativity and are envious. You don't know how that person prepared that product. You don't know the person's ability to persuade. A lot more can go into it. And then you want to do the same, or you attempt to do the same, or you did the same. I was it beat my create my knowledge. I was thinking as for God, how do people making money here? How do people making money? It seems they don't they don't make the kind of money. Yeah, everybody, and it confuses the consumer, and it brings hate, confusion. Because if Cynthia Moore is selling spaghettis, rice, fish, then just the mean I say Jessica Law, then Esther is selling the same thing, and Sam Andrews know the two, and Sam Andrews go to buy. Let me use my own self. Tell me now, what you think going to happen? Sam Andrews wants to buy from Cynthia Moore because he knows Cynthia Moore. He wants to buy from Esther because he knows Esther. And Esther will expect that Sam buys from her. Cynthia Moore will expect that Sam buys from her. So if Sam goes to either one, what's going to happen right there? They will act like they're friendly. But as soon as you leave their presence, there's some kind of hard feelings. You stop this whole stuff of envying people. Be creative. God gave us five senses. You see innovations out of Liberia. You go out of this country, you see thinking. You know you that way when you leave Liberia, you can understand five senses truly. You see creativity at work. You see creativity, you see innovation at best. The same thing. You see that with radio stations. Let me talk about because it will be so odd. You critiquing other people when you have abnormalities too. What do you see? Almost everybody photocopying everybody on radio. Nobody wants to be themselves how to broadcast because the man get on the radio, the man say Liberia. So the next man he wants to sound that way to Liberia. So the naturalness is out. What you have is photocopy. So that's the same thing with those businesses. They photocopy each other. Nothing natural. No creativity. No innovation. But envy. Because the lady selling this market, so I should come and sell mine too and put it right there. And what is even bad is the preparation. You know why they don't prepare it good? Because they want people to just start buying because they want money. So they just put it anywhere and put it out. How that lady prepare her, the money she put into it, the time she put, her knowledge of it, the next lady didn't get it. Because she feels that she wants money and she feels that her friend market is going, or that market there is what people buying because she sees people going to buy. So she goes to the market and buy the same thing and put it down. Just stop that in Liberia, man. Come on, man. Not with me. Just try to be creative. What? That place. I said, they are looking. You see on the other side, you see the chain of businesses, the same businesses. You look on the right, the avalanche of businesses, the same. What? Such places, you got to be careful. If you drink it, you got to be careful. If you want to eat, you got to be careful. Honestly, you got to be careful. Because that competition right there. That's competition right there. That's competition. That's competition right there. And that competition of creativity, no. Okay. So let me have your experience. Let me have your experience very shortly. But before then, let's go back to let's go back. Where my guys? Where my guys? Where my guys? Where they are? I want to get something. Okay, so may, uh, let me have it this way.
So the we communicate
as a party, we want to be that bronze not just we are religious people in this country. We do not support no
in the next 20 minutes. And then that will be doing it for the show this week. 0770 907 907 0880 907 907. Good afternoon to all the guys in Kakatamagibi County. Voice of Liberia 89.7. Thank you so much, Secret, for the commitment. You are on top of everything. 0770 907 907 0880 907 907 and share your thoughts. Let's hear you. What's your experience? How is it like in your area? What's your observation of the commerce there? Do you see are the products hetero or homogeneous? I mean, I've seen it plenty, right? Everywhere, everywhere. So much so that the people are confused. They know what to do or where to go or what to buy because everybody's selling the same product. Nobody try to be exceptional. Nobody. Everybody selling the same product. Well, what the other? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the same product. Remember, say rice, spaghettis, fish, sausage. Bring these four to put it on. The next lady will bring the same thing and put it in that same area. The other lady will bring it. And this goes for even the liquor center where they sell beverages. The same way. A person open a, a center, what happened? Another person will open yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. You are on the air, Chief. What have you got to say? These guys are interesting. Yeah, that's bad mannerism. If you aren't ready, if you aren't ready to call, you don't dial number. You don't do that. The radio station is at your disposal, but you don't make fun. It's not good. It's bad for you. It damages your reputation. You think that you're doing something good. You think that people, some people do it. They just call to make fun, say, then they call the phone off. You think you're making fun. You're doing it to yourself because it's going to affect you. You don't want to be that kind of person. Yeah? 0770 907 907 0880 907 907. Good afternoon.
What happened, sir? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you. And you?
Yeah, not bad. This is Edmund Carr calling from Dubai Road.
Yeah.
That's a pure education that you are providing for our people. Not just sometimes, I get concerned. Because when you come on the road, you will see somebody sitting, frying color, frying the plating, the sausages, and then the fish. And then for that person, the next person be sitting on near the other person, the same color, the same pepper color, the same something is ready. So I tend to ask myself,
Why you don't go and bring some ball plenty with ball castor? Then you have a different type of oil there. If I want real oil, you want real oil, you put it. If I want butter, you put butter. If I want apple oil, you put it there. You know, but the moment you go, you bring cassava, and people are spending over you buying one or two times. The following day, you see the other person bring that one cassava pack and can
Yeah,
put it down.
that's true.
Eh? Yeah. Eh? You don't see error on the market. There is no error there. There is no potato there. There is no plenty there. Come on, also we can eat. Why is already even the name? The real country name. You know, all of these people can want eat it. So you get started today. So you started, everybody will join you. So I think this kind of education are very, very important that we need to provide this kind of education for our people. So we can start some of the, so some of the crying are just unnecessarily because we are not strategic. We are not properly planning and decide what to do so that our money off our time. So it's good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a nice day. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Good afternoon. 0770 0880 When a lady goes to the market, thinks about roasting corn or selling a roasted corn, and she brings it on the road, it's being bought. The next lady seeing that will just go and buy and pour her co-pot. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
This is Mo Ababla calling from my former district.
Yeah, Sumo, how is it in your area? You saying the same thing that I have been saying over the time?
Yes, the thinking about the business, the businesses people are doing.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yeah,
I said, people imitate after one another. People here, when you see somebody selling rice at the bus stop in Burma, you see another person sitting by them selling the same rice. You see another person sitting on the other side selling rice. All over the whole of Burma, on the whole main street, anywhere you go, you see people selling rice. So it become profit.
yeah. That's true. That's
All right.
true. So, but you think why they do that? Why they do it?
Huh?
Why you think they do that? Why you think they come with the same
Because
product?
because they see that from selling rice and they want to sell rice too. They see it too because when they go around, just like you are saying, they go around ask that friend, but why you doing that? How can you get how can I get in the business when they assist people them they say okay if you're not getting me let me go and get in the business. But they can't even cook food on the street. So you just go into a cook about the beginning, you see 5 minutes, you see about it, put for a whole bunch of other people, which is not supposed to be that way. At least, so much and you sell in the first you sell nothing. But everybody is ready to sell the same thing in moment. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. Thank you so much for calling. Have a nice day. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Amadou Johnson who work.
Yeah, let's hear you, Amadou.
Yeah, my bro, thank you for the show, my bro. Business is like a competition. Uh, Business, when you get into A, first of all, you gotta get customer. You gotta get good framework so that we can get more customer. Because some will be there, will not be to start like you. They will just come in and sporting. Therefore, you ought to sit down to suffer a high see that this has a girl go to business. But this business is a competition. When you get on, be on. See? But not because of that, you not compare with me, then you because of that, you're not making the grade in which I'm going and I didn't want to sport. Maybe I'll be saying my own, and then my own is nice. But because of that, you have kind of, you can't make it great. You are not doing, you're not on the task like me now, then you're going to sport it. You're 150, 100, get the sporting, you know, how to be business. I've been in the business for long. See, this is challenging myself, I'm 50. You
Oh,
know, I'm
oh,
52 years of age. Hmm?
yeah, oh, you are a businessman,
Of course.
and you experience what you are talking about, that you face
Mm-hmm.
severe competition from
I was
people,
selling water. I was selling water. Uh-huh.
and where you were selling the water, another person opted to sell water there.
Uh-huh.
And,
Yeah, I
and
was selling
another
water.
person set up another water center. So you people were many selling water on that where you were.
Yeah, I was selling my own 3 for 10, 1 for 5. Other people came and started getting 4 for 5 because for me, I was using solar system. I use money to buy solar system to put it up, and I'm not buying free oil. And I'm not this is first time, but solar system you don't buy free oil, you don't buy nothing. Just your son, sound is on the solar system, the battery get charged, and then you see you compare to us. But other people came. The bad generator, they want to be like me, and then they start flowing first, and then they will all start out. You see, because I want to go in cold, I tell them to tell, and then it's asking on the floor, and it will not cold, so I last, you all start out. So this is how we know draw thing. But you see, flat foot there, flat man can be here, all of them are there, they have to get up. See, yeah, and then lastly, the back can manage 100 and 150 a day to keep it. And every day, see, the flat man don't keep more money. Some people keep on the 250, 200 now, but every day, they show itself a buy. You see, but we don't make money. You see, we get more problem than the profit. So that's how we get winning from. Thank you for listening, my brother.
All right, so thank you so much and have a nice weekend. 0770 907 0880 907 907. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You are on the air, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. This is
Yeah,
Lee Alfred, a quarter participant.
yeah. Let's hear you.
Yeah, taking your discussion concerning the competition business. Before you enter into business, you should understand what the environment wants.
Hmm.
It is not what you see. You not see. It is not what you see people selling.
Exactly.
Because what makes you to become a good proprietor is that you should be an innovative person. You got to take your time out to search for what is the most demanding commodity in the community. So when you come there and you notice even a person is selling that same commodity at a low scale, if you want to venture into that, go at a bigger scale. And it will help the community to know that you are at the edge of the competition. But you cannot come, lower at the same range of the person that is selling, like the example, other colors are making. Someone selling color, you can't sell the same color. It's not. But what most Nigerians say to understand is that business is not cash. If you feel you have money wasted in the bank, you want to put it out into goods. The day you take the money from the bank and you draw it out and invest it into goods, it's no more cash.
Okay.
It's cash equivalent.
Okay. So
And
simply put, creativity is lacking.
creativity is lacking. This is why economically it will tell you that you have to search in the community what the community wants, what the consumer, the taste of the consumer, what the consumer, what the community wants, what is the need of them, and the location where you want to put that particular commodity, the location should suit the community, it should suit the commodity. All these things you have to take a search of it before you just put your money into it.
Okay, sir.
Because if you do that, you're going to be a loser.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a nice weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Andrew.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, quickly, this is every double wasting the game for the second time from District 13. This Dr. Andrew, you come with a lot of impact on the radio. This sort of discussion, let me appreciate you for the discussion. Dr. Once more, this is the play we find ourselves for now. As I usually say, politicians and businessmen. I will just rasp on your final quarter just as he said. You see, when it comes to business, the first thing you got to understand the terrain. Don't say anything because if you get more money, you say you want to make business. No. You got to understand what the people want, how the community is very wrong, how the community is looking. Everything you got to put it into it, you got to observe it. But you see, in that block, because you see your friend do it, you won't do it too. At the end of the day, you get nothing. No. Business is strategy. You see, my left business in here, I'm a businessman. After we fought, nothing better, we got to use our common sense.
How many of you doing that business on the same line?
Okay. We are not many. Because first of all, before I came out with the business, when I moved, because for me, I was younger, I came out.
How many of you doing the same business on that in that same area or on that same
Okay,
line.
okay. So where I'm doing a business, I'm the only person I'm doing a business on that part. You got to follow me before you go anywhere.
Okay.
Even when it comes to mobile money, when you want mobile money, there's no way there's no way you can go anywhere. You just got to me.
So you are the only one. Okay, you went off. You went off. Okay, thank you ever so much. You guys did extremely well. So the first round of matches, UEFA Champions League ended. The first round of matches. First round of matches. That means they play their first games. You've got the second round of matches coming on. But before then, they return to their domestic games. On tomorrow, how is it looking like on tomorrow? On tomorrow, you got Manchester City, match day 6. Manchester City and Nottingham Forest. That will be at 2 p.m. Liberian time. And then Crystal Palace, Fulham, 2 p.m. Liberian time, also tomorrow. Luton, Wolves, 2 p.m. And Bradford, Everton, 4:30 p.m. Then you have Chelsea and Aston Villa. They will play on Sunday. Sunday is the 24th. They will play on Sunday, the 24th. Manchester United is against Burnley. Manchester United is very frustrated. Oh, Lord. My boy, I'm sorry. They get happy to work for you see the forward again, just like our politics. I mean, that's why I like the politics. That's why I like the election. I like the intellectual side. Oh, it's all good. You know what? It can happen to one person. Honestly, we ain't ever buy money. But I ain't ever buy money. But I ain't say that in the future we can beat them. The guys were beating up back to back. The Manchester United fans. All kinds of stuff. They throw all kinds of things. Y'all go play the people a few days now. I see a both scoring like water. They both scoring simple goals. But right now, Bamune is further back. Bamune can stand in front of Barcelona right now. I think the days of Manchester United. I challenge them. They can stand in front. They even want me back right now. So their strength now are on menu and the other people. They both grab PSG or making beam on. Oh, PSG got out the both here. They put there with ease. Oh, that was laughing. What is happening to your friend? Don't be overly excited. Don't mock your friend. You can tell. Your time will come. So Manchester United fans, you're sorry. Oh. You can, you you can direct your aggression on Burnley. I don't think you can even make it with Burnley. That game, I know how it will be, but let's hope that they work in your favor. Then we move to La Liga. La Liga, where the greatest team is, the world's greatest team, the team with no personality to match from any team, the world's greatest team, FC Barcelona. So on uh, tomorrow, Girona and Mallorca will face each other. Osasuna and Sevilla. That will be at 2:15 p.m. Girona and Mallorca 2 p.m. And then you have Almira in Valencia at 7 p.m. and Rayo Vallecano and Villarreal on Sunday. And then Real Sociedad and Getafe on Sunday also. Then you have the greatest, most loved, most watched FC Barcelona against Celta Vigo. The one, their names. How many letters constituting the names? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay. So we take five. We take five. Our code. Our code. We take five from there. We took five from Real Betis, five from Antwerp, and then five will come from Celta Vigo. We're ready. Zafiism, the doctrine of Zafiism is in full effect. You sit down there. Your Barcelona suffered too much. Barcelona was more over the time, but now resurrection, resuscitation have taken place. FCB, okay, man. Thank you, everyone. To all my Barcelona fans, let's have a nice weekend, a jolly, jolly weekend. So we do our jolly, jolly watching the game. There were my game, the amount of jolly, jolly there, football game. Then from there, that church, you, amount of jolly, jolly. So when you heard me talking about jolly, jolly, that will be on Black 13. Black 13 is where all of the political parties, CDC, Unity Party, APs, MPC, CPP, everybody gathered and everybody discussed, laugh, and a lot more in unity. Hope that your black can be like our black. Block 13. Block 13 is the greatest block. It's a block that incorporates all the ideas, all the political ideas, all the social, all the economic ideas. Everybody assemble on Block 13. You see CDC, man, in a teacher, Unity Party, lady in her teacher, MPC, and everybody together. They're laughing, joking, amusing themselves. People who can drink, they are drinking. Those who can drink soft drink like us, they say we the clash people, we there. And we enjoying ourselves, the fun. At the close of the day, what happened? Everybody go home. Time for rally. They go to their respective parties. After the rally, everybody assemble. We are the neutralists. So CDC people be hauling all on the other side. United Party people hauling, MPC people hauling, yeah, CPP people hauling. But it's all just for the fun. It's all for the fun. Political campaign and I hatred thing as the beginning as in Liberia. No, I love that election that even campaign that even and National Elections Commission gave time. Time means that even it's kind of process. Election that even. So enjoy yourself, enjoy in it, or rather enjoy it. Amuse with your friends. Forget about who is who is sedition, who is CPP. Just look at it from a friendship level. Just try to build up that camaraderie, that cordiality, and just flow along. At the close of the day, everybody remains Liberians. That's how it is. Everybody. So thanks ever so much, man, for being with us. That's all the time we've got to be on the show. And this is how it resets this week to return afresh on next week. Hopefully, Hara Ado will be in next week. Thank you ever so much. We appreciate your participation. Thanks to Daniel Salif, Secret in Kakata, Magibi County, who is managing the affairs there. Voice of Liberia 89.7, Kakata, Magibi County, Telecom Community. Ibrahim Dentawea, who is behind the camera, and Morovia, Voice of Liberia 104.1. Thank you ever so much. You guys did extremely well. My name is Sam Andrews, and this is how we recess for this week to return afresh on next week, if God permits.
Don't trouble nothing too much, you know. One, two, three, loving you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. I love you.